Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. Please take a moment and click that subscribe button. You guys, real quick before I start today's DIY, I want to ask you to make sure that your post notification bells are turned on. I was looking at some analytics the other day, and it was telling me that only about 3% of you guys have your notification bells turned on. So you really aren't being notified of all of the new videos that I am putting out. So make sure they are turned on so that you won't miss out on anything, okay? So today's DIY, really quick, is more geared for adults only, as I thought it would be so cool to share with you guys how to make some perfect adult gifts on a dime. So the first adult gift that we're going to make today is going to be the drunk version of the Tic Tac Toe game, the most popular Tic Tac Toe game. So it's called Drunken Tic Tac Toe. And we're going to use some, of course, cheap supplies from the dollar store to create this DIY. Now you can also use supplies from other places, but the things that I'm going to use are from the dollar store. So now what you're going to first need to get started is one of their cutting boards. This is a glass cutting board from there, only $1, you guys. So the gist of this DIY that you really want to be able to have maybe like a cutting machine, or you probably could do it by hand and use like letter stickers. I mean, it's definitely an option. However, I do have a cutting machine, so I prefer to use it, let it do the work for me. So I'm going to take this and some of the dessert shot bottles, and they're about maybe almost 2 fluid ounces or something like that. I'm going to show them to you. Let me grab them real quick. And you're going to need about 9 of them, okay? 9 of them, and just some vinyl and a cutting machine to create this inexpensive and very cool adult gift idea, okay? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so like I was saying, these are the shot glasses that I am referring to. They are called dessert glasses. Typically at the dollar store, you can find it in the cooking section or the kitchen section of the dollar store, and you'll get 3 of them for $1. So great idea, right? So you're going to need about 9 of them to create today's game. So I'm going to take them out of the package. And this is about how tall they are. Okay, so we want to first decide what it is that we want to place on our board. I've already decided off camera what I want it to be put on my board. It's kind of simple, so that the game rules are really simple. This is a game that you can customize however you like. Now this game I found on Pinterest. This is a Pinterest inspired game. Well, the version of it is a Pinterest inspired. Of course, you know, Tic Tac Toe has been around since forever, but this drunken version of it is something that I came across on Pinterest, and thought that I would create a version as well. So this is a perfect gift, I think, to give to family and friends, co-workers who you know who do like to indulge from time to time. And it's perfect to be played at home when you're not going to be having to leave or anything, and amongst adults only, in the safety of your home, you know, responsibly. So I think it is a perfect gift idea, and it doesn't cost a ton to make. So enough of the babbling, let's get started. The first thing that I did go ahead and do was make my lines with my vinyl. I don't know if you can tell, but I have already cut out the length of lines that I need. So I'm going to adjust my camera so that you can see what I am doing down here below. Okay, just want to make sure you guys don't tilt over. But real quick, like, these are my vinyl stickers. I have them here. Now, I was considering putting them underneath, but I didn't cut them that way, so I am going to place them on top. So basically, you just want to make sure that you can evenly space out. Now we're simply going to do the same thing horizontal, but we're going to place them in 2 rows, okay? Okay, so now our board is pretty much sectioned out. Doesn't matter if it's not absolutely perfect. It's okay. It is a handmade gift. Handmade gifts has tiny little twerks and little things. That's what's make it so unique and personable. So, okay, we're gonna take our shot glasses and go ahead and put our X's and our O's on them. I need to cut those. I don't have that cut out yet. And then we will go ahead and put our wording on our board, okay? And that will be it. We'll print out a sheet of paper with the rules, and voila. Okay, so as you can see, these spaces are in the inside where we have some space are about 2 inches wide. So you want to make sure that your wording is at least 2 inches wide because it fits comfortably in any one of these spaces, and the length looks to be about 2 inches as well. So you want to make your wordings 2 by 2 when you're using your machine, okay? Okay, so as you can see, I already have my words on here. I don't need the lines because I've already done the lines, so I'm just going to take them off and get them out of my way. These are the sayings I've chosen. I need to size them and make them the size that I want, which is a 2 by 2. So I'm just going to change the sizing for them so they all fit. Y'all, I know that this would be a fun game. And you know what? If you don't drink, that is quite all right. You can also do fun games. Like maybe say you, instead of putting that you taking shots, maybe you could put on there to eat a certain amount of scoops of ice cream, or I don't know, whatever that makes, you know, you happy. That, you know, there's other ways to have fun other than drinking. So don't, by all means, think that you have to do it as a drinking game. You can do it as just a fun game. You could do it as a naughty game, where it could be like for you and your spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever. And you could do it like a naughty game and put the amount of clothing that you have to take off or something like that, and maybe have a dice, and you can roll a dice and the person will roll the highest number between the two or something like that. I don't know. It's just so many different things that you can do. So I'm going to finish sizing all of these down and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So everything is sized accordingly for the size that I need. So all of the words are 2 by 2s. The X's and O's are 1.5 by 1.5, okay? And I'm going to cut them out with my vinyl machine. Everything from the X's on up, I'm going to do in black vinyl, and I'm going to do the O's in either some type of color vinyl. I'm not sure exactly what color I'm going to use yet. Maybe white, maybe red. I don't know. But anyway, you definitely want your O's and your X's to be separate colors, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so we're ready to cut. I am going to push continue. And I'm using tape to hold my vinyl down because I don't want to waste time to clean my mat right now. So it's pretty much going to cut all of the designs out. This may take a second. You can see there's maps. Okay, I'm gonna let this cut and I'll be back. Okay, so we have our vinyl off. Now this here is just a like a pick. It's a little tool you could use to help weed your vinyl. And weeding your vinyl is when you do what I'm doing. And sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. You gotta really take your time. And if you don't have one of these tools, they are a little bit costly. You can definitely use like something else, like tweezers, a straight pen. There's other things that you can use to weed. So I'm slowly removing the vinyl off. Okay. So then I will go in here and take the centers out of these O's and all of the things of such. So I'll just do that real quick. Okay. I craft almost every day, whether I'm sharing it with the world or not. So this is what we have so far. Okay, now we could take transfer sheets, which is just basically clear tape or clear transfer paper, and get that vinyl off. See if I can. I think I have some right here in my drawer. So this is some transfer paper from one of my vinyl stores that I typically go to here in my local area. I don't want to waste, so what I'm going to do first is cut out these pieces. So what I'm going to do, just cut right here. And I'm just going to cut these in twos. Now I have one left over, just fine. And okay, so this is backwards. Let me turn you guys in another direction. Okay, so I don't know if this way is any more helpful than the other way or not, but anyway, I just thought it was aggravating you guys looking at the wording upside down. So it may not have bothered any of you, but I don't know, I just thought that maybe it did. So right now I am just cutting off a piece of this transfer tape. And I'm just going to place it right over and smooth it down. Okay. I'm going to use that. I'm probably going to just go ahead and do 2 of these because I have some more things that I need to also cut. Goodness, 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 goodness. I'm normally a lot neater, but oh well. Okay, so now that I have that done, I like to take my little squeezy, like what I like to call it. It's like a little, if I can get it out, it's a little Cricut tool. They have all these little tools that you don't really have to use, because you could typically take a credit card and achieve this same situation that I'm about to do with a credit card. So the first thing I want to do, we're gonna do the X. First, we're gonna put some X's on our glass. So first, you want to varnish it by giving it some rub across there. And what that does is just adhere the vinyl to the tape. You want to make sure you get it on there good. And then you can remove it. Now I'm just going to remove one side right now because I'm not going to use the other side yet. So I'm just going to cut here. Okay, and we're going to use our tape. Make sure that your glass is clean. You could wipe it with alcohol and let it dry. And then rubbing alcohol, that is, let it dry, and then put your design on. And this is a simple design, so it should be easy. I like to start from the center and work out. And then pull back. I like to pull back at an angle. Okay. And there is your X shot glass, okay? Now, you can do an X on this side and an X on that side. That's just doing a bit too much for me. I'm just going to do one side. So I'm going to put that to the side for that, and I'm going to show you how you apply our boards. So decide what you want in the center of your board. So I've cut out all the things. I know exactly where I want to put everything at now. So this is my words on the transfer sheet. And you just peel it simply off once you varnish it. And I want it to go here. So if you can, try to line it up. Straight if you can. Peel it off. And if one lifts up, just give it a little bit more scraping or pressing. Okay. You just continue on designing it until you got them all on there. And I'm just going to do that. And like I've said before, you can cater this or customize this to your liking. That's what I like about this so much. The fact that I know you could probably go to the store, one of these like unique stores, and purchase something like this, but it won't be catered to your liking. If you create it yourself or hire me to custom make one for you, then you can have it worded any kind of way that you like. So I'm going to do the rest of these blocks. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch it. And when I'm done, then I will come back and show you guys how it all looks. I'm going to go ahead and do this last one with you guys, and then I'm going to turn off the camera and come back when it's completed. And don't forget that you need to do your O's for your shot glasses in a different color. And you need to have 4 of them if you're going to have 5 X's or vice versa. You want a total of 9. And I want this to line up. So I want the wording to line a little more even than it is. So I'm going to just only do the U part. And then I'll come back and do the choose part. Okay, so far, this is how it's looking. Now I'm going to finish and I'll be back. I'm done, you guys. This is how it looks. I do have it sitting on some material just so you guys can see the wording better. But have fun, play responsibly, drink responsibly, do not drink and drive. And enjoy the game, you guys. It is a cool DIY that I think is awesome and would be great to share with your share or gift to your friends that are of age and that are responsible. And I think it'd be a great Christmas gift even for someone, even a gift to someone who may be in the office with you, a friend, family member, or you could just keep it for yourself if you host a lot of game nights and stuff like that. Yeah, I think you will like this DIY. Now, you can make it yourself. If you don't have the time though, you can always hire me to create one for you and purchase it from me. So if you want to do that, then just inbox me and we can get together, discuss the price, which isn't much, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. If you do create it yourself, then come on back to the page and share it with us. We'd love to see it. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.